Hello everyone, this is Wild Blade from Creative Media Vault in Tokyo, Japan, and I'm just going to be streaming for a little bit today. I got tired last night while I was working on my game, so because I was up until like 4 in the morning, but that was my fault because I was playing League of Legends too. So we're going to continue. I'm only going to stream for about like maybe 30 minutes to an hour because I do have other plans. It's Sunday here in Japan, so I got like family stuff that I got to do and whatnot. So what we're going to do is I'm going to quickly continue setting up an animation that I was working on yesterday. So remember, we're kind of working on these characters. And I put this little turret in here last night. Yay! So we're kind of working on these characters and like replacing the temporary art that we have in our Unity game, Spirits of the Lost Wind. And remember, I am building this game using my new 2D game kit that I created like last month. So this game kit is designed to be completely code free. So I do all of the coding. And you guys can just like download this kit and go ahead and start making your games. So in this game kit, we have our sandbox scene, which you're looking at right here, which is what I use to kind of build elements out. And then I have a demo scene, which you're kind of looking at here. And this is like this is just a sample like game level that you can play. And so after I finish building stuff in the sandbox, and I can just kind of port it over here, like and like see how it plays on an actual level. And like I said, all of this is supposed to be code free, right? If you want to learn how to if you want to make your own Unity games, Unity 2D games, and you don't want to do any coding, this is probably the kit for you. You can download this kit from my website at creativemv.com. Oh, but before we get to that, hold on. Yeah, okay, I'll show you the website. So you can download this Unity 2D game kit from my website at creativemv.com. Just go here and go to home, and you'll find a link to my Spirits of the Lost Winds game, which is the game that we are currently building at the moment. You can download this Unity 2D game kit for about like $45 right now. I'm not. I was doing it free until like the end of March, so now I'm selling it. But the more I add functionality to this, the more the price will increase. I recommend that you get it for cheap while it lasts. And if you would like to play a demo game or the demo game updates that I will be putting up for free play, you can play them. You can click here and go to my itch.io page. And just kind of start playing around with what we have, what I'm building into my version of the game now. So as I mentioned, the more I work on this kit, I will mainly be updating the game kit with the new code, but I will not be updating the graphics so much because I'm going to be using those for my own game, and like I'll be using them as merchandising tools for my online store, which is nerdyurges.com. So you can go here and you can actually buy merch from all of my original video games. I have T-shirts, coffee mugs, like everything, like and from my from my comics and my novels, right? So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be continuing with the graphics design, with replacing the graphics in this game. Yeah, I got like so many tabs open. Yeah, so we're going to be replacing the graphics in this game by building building the characters and stuff in the sandbox. And I will probably be streaming again later today as well, just because I'm not going to have so much time to stream this morning. Let me go here. Yeah. So, before we get started with, I think what I'm going to do before I have to jump off is I'm going to go ahead and try to add some animation to this character right here. We've got like a few animations on this RDC Blader character, but I want to add a little bit of an attacking animation for this one, and I'll see if I can't get this done within the next 30-something minutes to like an hour. But before we get started with this, I do want to show you like somebody gave me a nice little present today on Twitter. So let's see if I can find my like Twitter account. Yeah, so I posted some artwork and stuff on Twitter the other day, like yesterday. And I guess somebody really liked my logo. So as everybody knows, I play League of Legends as well. So while I was I guess after I finished playing League of Legends, somebody got inspired and they actually made what is it? This one for me. So I woke up this morning with this nice little pixel art, and I like pixel art. I just don't use it for my game so much because just because I use Adobe Animate. But Pixel Fun just created this for me out of the blue. And so the cool thing about this though, like this isn't just standard pixel art. So when you click on it, you have this nice. This is a picture of my logo, which is actually Vincent from my a character named Vincent from my book Wildfire Legend of the Ryukage Clan, which most of my games and storylines are connected to. But when you go into this, you're gonna see like it's got some really nice little pixel design, and then like you keep going, and then like when you zoom in on it though, like it's all made of League of Legends champions, and I love this, right? that that is something that had never even occurred to me. So I really, really love this art style. So we got like a lot of the characters that you'll see in the game, just like making up the pixels of this, and I thought that was so amazing. So I'm just gonna feature this everywhere now. So if you have time, like stop by Twitter and check out Pixel Fun's profile as well. So I'm really happy that they made this for me. So yeah, this is just really, really, really so cool, right? So. No, I haven't followed him back yet. Alright, so yeah, so just stop by and check out this profile and you'll find out, you'll see some pretty amazing pixel artwork here. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to jump back over into Unity. Oh, and I also would like to say thank you to Leonardi. He's one of my top contributors, well, actually one of my only contributors on Patreon right now, but I'm hoping you guys will fix that. So if you like my art style and you like these game builds and these videos that I'm making, please stop by to follow me on Patreon. Why am I Patreon page on? Yeah. Yeah. So you can follow me on Patreon and like help me with my game builds as well. And also if you're into NFTs, you can like go to my OpenSea account, which is WFire3, and you can actually buy buy a couple of my game related NFTs as well. All right, so. Back to what we're going to be working on for the next like 30 minutes is we've got this. We're going to be in the sandbox scene, and we're going to be building this RDC Blader character. Well, actually, we already built the character, so we're going to add some animations to this character. So last night I showed you how quick it is to build characters now that we have the base template set up for the gunner. So when I built this blader, just as a recap, I just basically cloned this gunner and gave it another name, and then I clicked on the blader build and I changed the settings in the enemy script. So remember, this is supposed to be as code free as possible. So I changed the speed, his stopping distance, like the range where he can kind of attack the player from. Like this, if I want the player to kind of rotate and stuff like that, stuff like that. Can splatter. I took the splatter off of this one so when he died, there's no big blood splat. It's just the particles. And like I made sure that since this is the blader, he can melee attack when he's in range of the character. I did give this blader the ability to shoot as well. So if I don't want him shooting and I just want a melee attack enemy, then I just like take this box off. The rest of these are kind of standard. So you can kind of play around with them at your leisure, because I'm trying to use as few scripts as possible in this game kit. So you can create any kind of enemy that you want just by like ticking the boxes on and off, basically. All right. So, because we duplicated this RDC gunner, this blader actually has the same animation controller. And I did that on purpose because these characters are very similar. They look very similar as well. So all we did was just kind of change the graphics in these areas, the head, the body, left arm and stuff like that. So, since they like kind of look the same and they'll move the same, and they don't have any like additional body parts, any separate body parts, then I could get away with using the same animation controller. And I'm gonna get rid of that. And so this guy can chase me. He can shoot his like bullet at me, and when he gets too close to me, he can like just run up on me and he can attack me. Whereas, like, the gunner mainly is just kind of following me around, and I haven't given him a projectile that he can shoot yet, so. Alright, so that's it for him, but we do want the blader to have an attack animation, right? So right now he's just kind of doing the same thing that the gunner's doing. When the gunner gets close, or when the player gets close to the gunner just kind of runs into him and then bounces back. But I think it would be cooler for the blader, since he's got this great big ass like arm blade weapon. I think it'd be cool to like have him like actually do a swing animation with that. So we're going to go ahead and try to implement that within the next 30 minutes before I have to jump off and start getting ready for my stuff, you know. So in order to do that, we're going to go to the RDC Blader, make sure that we're on the RDC Blader. And as a matter of fact, I think I will, you know, kind of hide these two, the hidden guy and the gunner right now, just so that I don't get confused on anything. And then I'll just focus on the blader. So, to create a new animation for this, if you'll notice, the blader does have an animator controller, and this animator controller is like attached to, is the same one that the RDC gunner is using. And we're going to go ahead and use that because I can have different attack animations for different versions of this character in the same animation controller. So this will I'll try to do this to prevent you from having to like create multiple anime controllers for enemies that kind of look similar, right? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to, you know, I've got right now the animation controller that I've got a melee attack, I've got shooting, I've got walk. For this character, I might want to create a new movie clip because when he's a melee type character mainly. So instead of him just kind of walking up to you and then like just slashing you, I might want to make him run. So I'm gonna go ahead and create a run clip. So this run clip will be on the RDC gunner, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the gunner has to use it, right? So I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna type in run. All right. All right. I got some music playing, so I'm not really sure how clear that's coming through. All right. So let's see. I've got a run clip here, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit this. All right. So how are we gonna make our guy run? Well, I'll go ahead and like move this window so we got like more of a view of this. All right, so I think first we're gonna go ahead and jump out to frame 5, and we're just gonna like manipulate these body parts. So, like when somebody's running, a lot of times their head might come forward. So I'm gonna go ahead and move his head forward. Oh, sorry, I'm like moving the whole body here. Click on the head and just move this forward. All right, all right, and so I'll move this forward and you know, leave his body back a little bit. And for his body, I think we're going to possibly rotate his body a little bit. So maybe for his first step, we'll rotate the body this way. And we're going to go ahead and drag his left arm out. Yeah, so, and I noticed that this arm is on top, which I'm not really so keen on, but, and we'll move this right arm back. Right? Maybe back and a little bit out. Hold on. I can't be too nitpicky because I have to kind of, yeah, get ready to work. So we'll just kind of like drag this forward and kind of like make him shift like this. And then for his feet, for his left foot, we're going to go ahead and move his left foot back. Yeah, move his left foot back like this, right? All right, and we're going to move his right foot forward. Okay, so let's see. So we're gonna like start here, and then we're gonna like give him a nice little like a little bit of an extended movement, like he's just kind of running like this, right? And that blade is starting to get on my nerves because it's sitting on top of his hand, so I'll like drop the layer order that shit a little bit. All right, and then for his, in the next frame, what we're going to do is we're just going to go out to frame 10, and you're going to move, let's see, I guess, go ahead and start shifting his body back the other way. So we're going to rotate his body. Yeah, we're going to rotate his body this way. And then I'm just gonna do the opposite. So I'm going to bring his left arm back. Yeah, bring your left arm back, and I might rotate this out a little bit. Yeah, maybe not. Okay, I'll just bring his left arm back, and then bring his right arm forward, like this. And then the same thing for the left foot. Left foot's gonna come forward, and then the right foot is going to go back. Yeah. And that's kind of like these are the base 3 frames that we're gonna have. So I could have it transition between. So right now it's just gonna go very quickly, boom, boom. But since this is a 2D game, maybe it's not necessary for me. I think I'm gonna rotate his body a little bit more on this one. Now that I mention it. Okay, and now move his left arm forward a little bit more. Okay, and let's see how that looks. So, hey, boom, and then boom, boom. All right, yeah, and that's gonna be our nice little run animation for this guy. So, of course, that is way too quick. So, and let's go back to him starting, and then like, boom, boom. Okay. And so, realistically, I can just go ahead and copy these guys out. So when I'm making my animations, I don't like I don't normally do the whole timeline. So I'm not gonna like I normally use just the first few frames just so I can like kind of quickly play and see what it's gonna kind of look like. This first frame actually we don't need, so that's just kind of that would just be his default. But he's gonna be in that pose for the idol anyway. So I'm gonna take this and move these back here. All right, all right, cool. All right, that looks okay, but like I'm not liking what's going on with his head because his head just kind of like staying in the same spot. So let me go back over here, and we're gonna move his head a little bit. So I guess like just to show that there is some movement. So for this first frame, when we come forward, like I think we're going to maybe move his head forward, not the whole body. We're gonna move his head forward a little bit, and then maybe on this frame we can come back. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, kind of like he's pushing forward to try to get to you, and his head kind of resetting back. Yeah, so he looks like he's really trying to like catch up to you now, right? So this will be our little run animation for this guy. And you can kind of see what that what that looks like over here. All right, so let me zoom in on this and like yeah. Yeah, this looks like he's like running to catch up to something, right? All right, so I think this will be good enough for a run animation. I could smooth it out by using like some easing or whatnot, but I'm not going to worry about that at the moment because this is a 2D game. So I mean, it's something I can play with later. So now I just need to like focus on the speed. Okay, yeah, I want him to look like he's pretty fast. That's the thing. So okay, yeah, I think this might be okay. All right, and I might just go ahead and add one more frame to this. So this ends here, this ends here, and then it kind of loops all the way back to this one, right? So I think I am going to go ahead and add one more because I want to make it a little bit longer as well. So I'll copy this, and then I'll put this one right here. And now let's play. Yeah, so I kind of like that little neck movement. I could have had him going like from side to side, but it kind of looks like he's saying no. So okay, and so when it comes to animations, like especially when you're prototyping, I just recommend like just going ahead and doing some basic ones just to get a feel for it, and then you can always kind of tweak them later. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah, yeah, for his head at this frame, yeah, I'll have his neck come out on this one. Yeah, I'll have the neck come out here. And then for this one, I'll have it kind of go back. Okay. Yeah, like I said, we're not going to nitpick this one so much because now I've only got like 24 minutes. All right, and that's how we're going to create this run animation for him right now. All right, and let me stop this. Okay, and zoom back out. So, what we have to do at this time, we have this like nice little run animation, but it's not really doing that much function-wise because we haven't done anything with the animator controller. So I'm going to go to the animation controller and like move this window over, jump in here. So now you'll see that we have our run animation. And for a run animation, basically, instead of drawing all of these like lines, I could just have this one connect to any state because he can basically run from almost any state. This game does not have since this isn't a 2D platformer game, even when he jumps, we could even have him running in the air. To kind of like, which would be kind of funny, but yeah, we could do that. But because this isn't a 2D platformer where you're going to be looking at it from with a horizon, then I think we can kind of get away with using like this any state. We don't have any um actually, no, we're not gonna do that because of his death scene and stuff like that. Well, he doesn't have a death scene. He's just gonna explode and into fiery particles anyway. But to be or not to be. Mm, okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and use this any state just very quickly to see how it looks. And then if we don't like it, we can always connect it up to everything later. So I'll go to any state, make transition to run, and then like from run, I'll make a transition back to make a transition to exit. All right, and with this, I'm going to use a trigger. Okay, and I'll just put run here. All right, so let me save this. And now what I have to do, which you guys won't have to do, is you guys will, I'll go into the script. So, and I'll just call this trigger when he's kind of moving toward the player. So is walking? No, I'll just go ahead and put run. All right, so in the script, which I gotta find. Okay, so I'm gonna copy this animation set bool, and let's see. I'll need to add something. Oh, so what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to create a new if statement because this is like for the player. This is for the enemy chase. So I'm going to type if, and I have a boolean up here like is, or sorry, can melee attack. So basically what this is going to do is when we go to the RDC Blader, if this Camellia attack is... Do I want this on Camellia attack? No, I'm going to create another boolean in the script. And just very quickly, I'm going to create this one can run. So around my enemy movement, I'm going to go to public bool, and I'll create a new one, can run. All right. And like I said, you guys won't have to even look at this code like at all. So, you know, if you, unless you're more advanced and you want to like, and you notice that my code is crappy, you want to kind of fix it up, and you know, kind of tailor it, then you're free to do that. But you know, you should be able to download this 2D game kit and just use it right off the bat and just switch the graphics and have your game. All right. So, if can run equals true, um, then we're going to go ahead and call this, instead of anime set bool, we're going to go ahead and set the trigger. So this will give us the option for having enemies that just kind of walk around and enemies that run. So set trigger, yeah. And this only takes one parameter, and that should be run. Okay, so if can run equals true, and set this right here. All right, and okay, let's see how that works. Let's see. I might also need to do this one. Effective stop distance. Maybe and can run. And not can run. And I can put that not can run, but that's kind of confusing for a beginner. So equals false. Yeah. I spell false wrong. Yeah. All right, and let's see how this works in the code. I know. Actually, I got to take that out. So this one goes here. This one goes here. Okay, yeah, let's see if this works. I think that might be a problem here if can run equals true, because I've got like if walking equals true. If it's walking. Okay, yeah, anyway, let's see how this works. If it doesn't work right now, I'll fix it like later, and then just update it in the kit. Okay, we'll go back to scene. I'll like move this back out. All right, and let's see. I should have that can run now, so I have that can run boolean. Okay, okay, cool. Yeah, he's running after me now because he can run. Yeah. All right, that is so funny looking. He's like shuffling towards me. All right, so this guy he can run. He's like, yeah, get your ass back here. Oh, all right. All right, let me turn the volume down on my PC, on my Mac. All right, so he can run. Now, let's go ahead and compare this to the gunner. All right, let's see, which gunner do I have on, like, at the moment? I've got, this guy right here. What's this guy doing? Yeah, sometimes I have, like, multiple, like, things open. Okay. So this is just kind of like the template that doesn't have any moving parts. So I can go ahead and turn this one off. So I might actually leave this this one that doesn't have the body parts in it in the demo game, so that you're just not looking at the straight up temp graphics. But I might remove these guys. Or I might leave them in. I don't know, like for your version, just to be nice, so that you can just like basically just click on the body part and switch the graphics with your own. Might do that one and be nice about it. So, all right, so I'm gonna leave these two enemies in the scene at the moment, and I have about 15 minutes before I have to kind of finish this up. Okay, yes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So we have our gunner who's walking. We have our blader who is running after us like a madman. All right, and the reason why the gunner is walking is because he doesn't have this is run triggered. So keep in mind we are using the same animation controller for this, but unless that box is checked, the gunner will still be in walk mode. Uh, what I'm going to do now is just to test the gunner. I'm also going to switch him over to can run, and this should also activate his animation controller for being able to run. Okay, now yeah, both of them are running towards me. It's just that the gunner's running really slow because he's only got a speed of like 0.5. All right, all right, cool, cool, cool. All right, yeah, so that's working. And this is how we're going to set up our other animations as well. So if I want, like we're just going to be using like Boolean statements. So I'm going to turn the is run on this gunner off, right? And for the blader, the RDC blader, and I keep on mentioning the RDC, and like for those of you who have watched my stream before, you know that I'm when I'm talking about the RDC, I'm referencing these guys right here. This is me building that weapon actually. So this is me building cosplay building that weapon that the gunner has right now, the live version of it. Right? So yeah, yeah. So all right, so the RDC blader guy though is let's see where let me find my RDC. Red dragon. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the character. These are the character that the enemy that we're building right now. Right. So this is what they would actually look like in my book and in my comics and in the animation that I'm planning on making based on this series. So we're just making like kind of the cute scaled down version of these characters. So when you hear me say RDC, just think of that guy that's like blasting hellfire all over the place, right? Right. So this is so yeah we successfully completed making our run animation for this. Now we need to get to the main thing that I wanted to do, which is to make a melee attack animation. So I'm gonna go here. We're still using the same game controller or the same animation controller. So I'll create actually I already have a melee attack here. Yeah, so we're just gonna click on this one since I already made it. So I can have multiple melee attacks. I can have like melee attack blader, melee attack gunner, melee attack whatever. But I'm trying to keep them all in the same animation controller. Um, so since we don't have any, let me go ahead and turn this guy off. So since we don't have any animation like defined for this melee attack here at the moment, we're just gonna go here and I'll turn this on. So, how are we going to like use our melee attack? Well, first things first though, I need to go into this arm left and I need to shift the weapon sprite down because right now it's hanging up above the hand. So I'm going to make the weapon sprite 7 to where it kind of sits below the arm. It was on the same level before, so it was like on 8 it was above, so we're gonna like make the weapon sprite appear below the hand and look like he's kind of gripping it. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to click this record button and I'm gonna use kind of well, relatively the same technique. So I'm gonna go to 5, and when this guy kind of attacks, when the blader kind of attacks, I'm going to have him do a quick shift, like maybe a punch first, and then like he'll come around with the like with his laser blade, right? And he's gonna. Oh, actually, before I do that, I am going to do something. I am going to add another movie clip, and this is movie clip. I'm gonna add another empty game object, right? And the reason I'm going to add another empty game object is because where's my other game that I was working on? because I want to add like a this is like me just kind of playing around with shaders in a different game. So this is the main game that I'm working on. Actually, this is CDULO: The Outer Rim, and in this game, I've already kind of got a few effects set up. So what I need to do is I need to find. Hmm, what am I doing? Yeah. So there's a nice little sprite, attack sprite. Is that on Zinjin? Oh, okay. No, it's not. So this game right here is a little bit more complex. That's why I'm actually working on Spirits of the Lost Wind right now, because what I'm doing is I have like this in this game I'll be switching between 7 different characters. So I've got about like 10 minutes. I might go until like 12:40. So right now it's like 12:21. I might actually go until 12:40, but then I really have to start getting ready to go. But since I'm in this game right now, I might as well show you like kind of how it works. And don't worry, the final game won't like look like this at all. This is also my sandbox level. So oh shit, I forgot I left that laser there. So Megan's like, what the hell are you doing? All right. So anyways, like I've got 7 different characters that you could kind of switch between. So this one is Zinjin. He's like the leader of the group. Yeah, so he's like the leader of the group. Then I have like Corey, who's like his like right hand man, and then I have like Megan, who you just saw, and then I've got Franklin, who's like the engineer of the team, and then we have Black Wolf, who's like the navigator. We have Randy, who's like everybody's baby, and then we have like Dozer, who's our honey badger in space, right? So all of these characters will have different skills. So in order to beat the game, you're going to have to, learn how to utilize all of their skills and stuff like that, right? So yeah, this is the main game that I'm working on. But this game will be on Steam, and is my main Kickstarter project. But I still have a lot of work to do on it. So I'm using this Spirits of the Lost Wind game right now. Spirits of the Lost Winds game to actually work on some of the additional coding elements that I kind of want to put into this one, right? So that's why there's no animation of these characters at the moment, except for Zinjin. Yeah. So, yeah. So I did put like a few animations on him. Bah. Right. So, anyways, like the reason I'm coming over to this game is because for Megan, I actually put in some cool little get off my screen, get off my screen. Nah. All right. So, the reason I came over here is because for Megan, I do have an attack animation. So where is that attack animation? Let me go ahead and turn Zinjin off and turn on Megan. Okay, so we have her attack position, sniper rifle, weapon, static. I cannot remember where I put that in here because I haven't actually looked at this one in a while. Um, Ah, actually, I need to go to her animation controller. That'll help. So she has a melee attack right here, right? Hmm? She's supposed to have a melee attack. Girl, what happened to your melee attack? Am I in the right Megan? Megan Reavers, old Megan Reavers. Hmm? Yeah, let me see. Hmm. Okay, I'm kind of getting lost as to where I put everything. Yeah, I'm like still kind of testing and playing around because I made like so many different versions of this of these characters, trying to figure out how I want their moves to look. So now I'm kind of stuck. Hold on. All right, where's my effects? So I'm basically just kind of looking for a sprite right now because I did like a nice little hand drawn effect that I want to use in this game. Yeah, that shows you how I haven't like been on this game, like working on this game in a couple months. What do I do? Attack. Melee attack. Okay, yeah, I'm kind of wasting time here, so um, I do have their effects somewhere. Graphics, Engine, Randy, Megan. Okay, that's just like a body part for. Where are my graphics? Oh yeah, there's a really cool hand-drawn effect that I had, and I can't really find it at the moment. But what I want to do is I kind of want to put that on our blader as well. Maybe attack. Come on. Attack, effect. Wow, okay, I cannot find that to save my life for some reason. Maybe FX? Did I put it in the FX folder? Oh, this is maddening. So this because I can't find what I'm looking for. Oh well. Anyway, there's a good like 2D effect that I had created for this, and it's gonna be around here somewhere. I got like way too many windows open. Let's see. Where's my sprites? CDO graphics. Okay, you know what? I'll find that later. Once my stuff is a little bit disorganized right now. Anyway, Kickstarter GFX shapes, bottom triangle square, Franklin shoulder. Yeah, I want to use this one because it was like actually pretty cool because I hand drew it on my iPad. And at first I was like, this kind of thing. And these are the body parts for my other characters. This is what happens when you don't actually work on a game in a while. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm wasting time with this. Once I find that effect, I'll show you guys how I'm going to put it in here. But anyway, like what we're going to do is we're going to jump back into Unity over here. Jump back into my to my actual game. And we will the reason I was going to do that is because I'm going to add an effect when the blader swings. So I'm going to create an empty game controller. So this will be like maybe melee attack, melee attack, effect, FX1, FX1. Oh, that's RX1, FX1. Okay, so I'll put this in here, and for right now, like since I couldn't find what I was looking for, I'm going to go ahead and add a sprite controller, sprite, render this sprite renderer to this. All right, and so I could have just created a square now I think about it, but do I have anything that kind of looks cool? No, I don't have anything that even looks cool in here. Yeah, I don't have any like thing that looks like a swing or anything, so I'm going to add just a square. I spelled square wrong because now I'm starting to rush because I couldn't find that graphic. Why can't I spell today? SQ. Yeah, there we go. So I'm just gonna add a square here. And what I'll do is I will bump this order and layer up to about like 9. And then I will make this a little bit thinner. A little bit thinner and a little bit longer. Like this. And then I will change the color of this to green. I can change it to green or I can change it to yellow. But since their colors are green, I'll change it to green right now. And then, oh sorry, and I'll also make it semi-transparent. Right, and this will be our, the effect that we're going to show when the blader takes a swing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over here. Actually, I might move it over here. It doesn't really matter where I move it, but I need to have it within the range of where the attack will actually hit. So the blader is going to run up on the player, and he's going to make a swing at him, and this will be like the effect area. Okay, I got like 10 more minutes. So, and then I'm going to turn this effect off. All right, so now that I've got that set up, in our script, very quickly, I'm going to add a I'm gonna add a empty game object. So this is like under the melee attack. Yeah. I'm gonna go to public game object, and this will be like melee attack effect 1. Yeah. So I'll just name it melee attack effect 1. And then when the player actually, or when the enemy actually takes a swing at the player, initially this is going to be set to off. So I will go to start, and I will as a melee attack effect dot set active will be false at the moment, at the very beginning. So I don't want this effect like just showing up and showing up in front of the enemy unless there's actually an attack going on. So I need to set this to false. So set the melee attack effect to off at the start of the game. All right, and then when the melee attack is actually activated, that's when we're just going to briefly set this to on. So if can melee attack equals true. Now, the way that we're going to do this is we're going to have an maybe if equals true. Okay, this will activate when the button is pressed. So yeah, I'm getting lost in the code. Let me see. Let me go ahead and do my find. Input dot get button. Oh, actually, yeah, I'm thinking something different. So, all right, yeah, I'm thinking that this is the player controller. I don't have like any button presses on these guys. It's just automatic. So, let's go back down to our melee attack. So, every time equals false, vector set bull is walking to false. Start coroutine. All right, so we're going to add this in the coroutine. So, there is a coroutine that's already set up for the melee attack. So I can go find that coroutine by hitting my document outline. And if I can go down here. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'll just like go down here. So where's my coroutine? Take damage, melee attack. So here's where we're going to add that little piece of code. So basically this is IEnumerator melee attack, and then we have like while while all of this is true. So if this is all set to true, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and add. Actually, no, I'm going to add this right around here, I think. And then I'm going to go to melee attack fx1, and I'm just going to set this set active true. Okay, yeah, let's try that. So set active true, and then I might create a another one after create another to set that back to false. Um, it's getting a little bit more complicated than I thought. So if Camille attack equals true, then go on routine, blah 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 blah. Right, and then float while blah blah blah. Right, yeah, and then well, we'll just set it to true for now, and then maybe after that, I will after that I enumerator, I'll just go ahead and create a void like a void clear clear melee attack effect. So I will set this melee attack effect one equal sorry dot set active to false. And then after I will call this after the coroutine runs. If a melee attack equals true. So if melee attack equals true, and you can do all of this, and you can do all of this, and then you can do this, and then right around here, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call that clear melee effect. All right, and that should, so during the coroutine, it's just going to show it. And then after the coroutine is run, it should go ahead and clear it. All right, and so let's go back to Unity. Right, and my computer like complaining because I got a lot of stuff open. I have League of Legends. I have a couple of Unity projects open. You know, that I'm just kind of like using to go between. Right. So now the reason I put that here is because I do want to have like some kind of effect. So when I actually find the sprite that I want to use, I'll replace it in there. So let's go back up to the top of this blader now, and actually, yeah, I'll just leave this right here right now. And we're going to go to melee attack. And we're going to go ahead and click this right here. And now, inside of this container, we're just going to do the same thing that we did before. So usually when it comes to like the attacks and stuff, I start by manipulating the body first. So for this first frame, I'm going to turn the body, that's the head, sorry. I'm going to turn the body, because he's going to punch first. So turn the body this way, and then I'm going to move the right arm. I'm going to move the right arm forward, and yeah, kind of bring it in a little bit, right? And then go ahead and move the, so this is kind of like his setup jab, right? So boom, right? So I might actually like move that forward even a little bit more and twist the body. And actually, I think I might make this right arm a little bit bigger just to kind of emphasize that, yeah, I'll make that a little bit bigger. And then, you know, so I've got the, this turn, so this is kind of like his setup jab. His head, I'm going to also maybe rotate that a little bit. And then this left arm is going to come, left arm with the blade is going to come back, right? So it's going to come back and it's going to come out a little bit. Right? And then for his right foot, I'm going to move his left foot forward. And I'm going to move his right foot back to where we can kind of see it. All right, so that's his jab. And then we're going to go to this frame. And I'm going to turn the body again. So just kind of rotate the body. And this one I'll do it a little bit more subtly. So I'm going to move the right arm back. And then I'll start bringing this left arm with the weapon forward a bit, but still kind of forward, and I'm going to rotate it out. So I'll rotate it out a little bit, like this. Okay, and for the head, let's see how that looks so far. 1, 2, okay. All right, that's still looking good. For the body, I might move the body forward a little bit as well. Okay, let's bring the body forward. Boom. All right. So he's getting ready to do his like nice little swing through. Actually, maybe I'll bring his rotated arm out even more right here. Okay, and then on this frame right here, I'm going to go ahead and turn the body this way now. And move the right arm back. Okay, and for this arm, I'm going to bring it up here now and go ahead and rotate it in. Okay, rotate it in right here. And I might actually make this right arm a little bit more pronounced now that it's kind of leading. I mean, I don't want to use like too many frames for this, honestly. Right. Okay, and for his foot, his left foot is going to come back, and the right foot is going to come forward now, and maybe forward and down a little bit. Kind of maybe rotate this out as well to angle it. Yeah, kind of make it look like he's pivoting into it. Okay. So boom, boom. All right, and then for the last frame on this one, maybe the last frame, I don't know. Like we're going to go ahead and have this left arm kind of swing through. So we're going to rotate the left arm to where it kind of swings through. This is going to swing through right around here. Actually, I'll go ahead and rotate the body more. And then, yeah, rotate the body more. And have it like have the arm rotate more as well. To where it's kind of like in front of him. Okay, and I have to move the right arm back. Now he kind of like in a little karate pose, right? Okay, and left foot might come back even more, even though you can't really see it. Yeah, so left foot will be like this. Okay, so let's play. Boom, 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 boom. All right, yeah, that's kind of what we're going for. It's like, take this. All right. All right. So now he does. Right now he is kind of hitting with this part of the blade. So I am going to add like another frame or another, maybe jump out to here and add and just work on rotating the weapon sprite now. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to do a quick rotation of the weapon sprite. And I think I'll need to make this come up maybe to around 8. Come on. 8, 9. And for the actual arm, maybe I'll put that one at 10 instead. Yeah, to make it kind of look like he's just kind of swinging through with it. Okay, now let's see how that looks. Boom, 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 boom. All right, yeah, there we go. Yeah, I kind of like that. So you got like some like rotation going on. So let's see what it looks like over here. Okay, yeah, that looks like a legit attack. Boom. Like, where do you think you're going? All right, cool, cool, cool. All right, cool, cool, cool. So like in the animation, I could actually like show that without using code. Now that I think about it. All right, so let me go back here, right here, and then when he starts to swing, that might be when I might activate this right here. Right, and then I can go through here and make sure that this is kind of right in the like boom, boom, and then like when it comes to the last frame, I can kind of move this right here and maybe just kind of rotate it out this way. So the actual animation effect that I was looking for is actually a swing through. Dun, 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 dun. So starting there, coming here, like maybe moving out here, then coming this way, and that would complete the swing. All right, and then after all of that, it will like reset back to this frame. Okay, so let's see. Boom, boom. Okay, good. So when you see when you see the animation, the effect that I have in mind for this, that green box will make a little bit more sense. All right, because it's a sweeping motion. All right, cool. So yeah, I think we'll use this for his melee attack. That's a little bit slow when it comes to frame rate though. So I am going to go ahead and speed this up, maybe just by decreasing the frame rate a little bit. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, good, good, good. I'm like, get out of here. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll use this as a melee attack right now. All right, and what do I need to do? All right, so now let's kind of play this to see where we're at. And I'm way over time here, so I'm definitely gonna have to get off. All right. Oh, that's right. I haven't done anything in the animation controller for this yet. So right now I've just got him set up to where he can run, but I haven't actually like allowed him to melee attack. So we're going to go into the animation controller or the animator, and yeah, there's no parameter for this. So what I'm going to do is we do have a melee attack box over here. Now, for this melee attack, actually, I think I'm gonna use the because he should be able to melee attack when he's standing still, or like when he's basically just kind of doing absolutely nothing, like just kind of chilling, right? So I'll also use make transition to here, because this is a simple game, right? So I don't necessarily need to do too much with it. And I'm gonna set a trigger for like melee attack. So like melee attack 1, melee attack 2. Hmm. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like what. Okay, so I'll put like a melee attack blader. Yeah, I'll name this one melee attack blader actually. And then for the next one I'll like give I'll assign a name to the melee attack because for the gunner's melee attack will be different than the blader, and I do want them all on the same animator controller. So I'll just put melee attack blader, and then I'll click this one and like for right, and then I'll just turn this to make transition to exit. Now, right now, since we're doing just a quick setup, you'll notice that I'm not putting any like have exit time or any of that stuff like in here right now. We can just tweak those settings later. All right, but right now I just kind of want to get this thing working. So, and I'm going to copy this. All right, and then in my script, if can melee attack equals true, I'm going to go ahead and start this coroutine, and so I'll jump down into the coroutine. And instead of like setting this melee attack actor to true, I think I'm going to go to nm.set trigger, and I'll go ahead and put this in here. All right, and go ahead and save the script, which you guys won't have to do once I have everything like working correctly. Okay, yeah. So after this, I'm probably gonna have to start getting ready to go. I should be getting ready to go right now. So I should be actually. The variable Malian and chasing enemy has not been assigned. Yeah, I'm aware of that. So let's go up to my. So what this is saying is I have not actually when I click on this now there is no there's no assignment. I haven't basically I have to drag that melee attack that green box, this right here, I have to drag it into here. So I'll go ahead and do that. Now, this is if I want him to have a melee attack. For any of the other ones, maybe if I don't want a melee attack in there, I did create a null object. I'm just going to drag this null object into here for ones that don't necessarily have to have a one that don't actually have to have a melee attack effect. So this allows me to kind of switch the melee attack effect whenever I want to. So maybe I don't even have to change this to blader. I could just like change it to melee attack whatever I want it to be. Yeah, so if I want to have multiple melee attacks, I can actually do set those up in my script. All right, so anyways, like we'll go ahead and play this because I've got to get ready to go. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so he's melee attacking me right now. So when he gets close, boom, boom. Right. So there's something a little bit screwy with this because he's like, he's not really attacking me at the point of. That does kind of look cool though. So yeah, he's like boom, boom. Yeah. So he's like shaving my energy down a little bit. Yeah, okay, that doesn't really look so bad for what we with the time limit. I could have him like just run up, run up on me and run up on me and swing at the same time, which is kind of what he's doing. But he's getting that little bump in first, right? So he's just kind of like knocking me off balance, and then like, let's watch this for a second. That is so cute. Okay. Yeah, so I think we're gonna leave it like this for now. And what I'm going to do is, all right. So for example, now, if I want to test this in the main game, I can actually copy this and save it. Save this over here, copy it, and then I can go. Make sure I save that, and then I can go to the sample scene, the level 1 scene over here, and go to scene, and maybe I'll just like go to enemies, and I'm just gonna drop him in here. Yeah, right there. And I will move him over here, make him a little bit bigger. Yeah. All right, and let's see if there's anything that I need to. This is just a temporary enemy. So I tried. In the kit I've organized everything like this. So let's see, chasing enemy, blah 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 blah. Where is score display? So since I've dragged him over to a new scene, I would have to if it's not working, that if you see anything that's missing, you'll need to kind of drag in the UI elements. So for example, the score text would be here. The enemy kills text would be here. So just go ahead and fill in the blanks with anything that might be missing. Like pickups. I don't know. I'll give him like give him the. I'll just type in pickup. Yeah, I'll give him an acorn or some shit. He can just drop an acorn. All right, and now that should be good enough. So when I hit play, okay, yeah, so now he's running towards Kuramiya. Alright, so the range on this is a little bit, the numbers, his attack range and stuff is like kind of small. And if you'll notice, he is shooting bullets. He's definitely shooting bullets, but they're so tiny, right? So you're gonna have to adjust the settings in the size. So for example, with this guy, I might want to increase his speed a lot, and also increase his range. And one thing that I'll also probably want to do is possibly increase his. Oh, actually, no, that's fine. Maybe also increase the box collider on him a little bit for the hit range. Yeah, so I might increase the box collider here, his hit collider. I'm surprised nobody's yelling at me to get ready yet. But I hear them downstairs. They're having like a conversation or something, so that means I'm still safe for now. Okay, so I'm just kind of adjusting his trigger collider, and also on the inside of this, there is a physical body, so I'll need to adjust this for when the player is like bumping, when the enemy is bumping into objects and stuff. Yeah, so it's kind of something like that, to make sure you can take hits and whatnot. For his weapon, for his enemy projectile, since we're not on that level anymore, since we're not in the sandbox, I'll go ahead and give him the standard enemy projectile that all of the other ones are using, all of the other enemies are using. So I'll go ahead and swap that out here. For his, and that'll be bigger and it'll do more damage. And what else am I going to give him? For speed, he's going to have like maybe a speed of, what is the player's speed? That's a good one to check. So So the player has a speed of 15. So I'll give this blader a speed of 10 so that he did like not just randomly shuffling behind, never able to catch up with them. So character speed will be maybe 10 or maybe 12 actually. The stopping distance will be, what is the stopping distance for my worm enemy? Okay, so I can just kind of check, like for my wiggle monster, the stopping distance is 6. So for this guy, I'm going to give him a stopping distance of maybe about 3 or 4. Yeah, I'll give him a stopping distance of 4. And then all of these other settings should be okay for him. You know, I'm way behind schedule, so I definitely have to get off after this, whether it works or not. Okay, yeah, now he's much faster. He can attack from a much farther distance. He's like really, really chasing the player. He's like right on her tail, like literally. This guy. Okay, yeah. So, yeah. So anyway, that's how that works. So, like I said, go ahead and build your stuff in the sandbox, and Kur- poor Kuramiya, she's like, what the hell is this? All right. So let me go ahead and like shrink him down a little bit to where he's not so gigantic. He's not even going to be on this game level because I'm going to make enemies that look more natural to the environment. But I'm just kind of showing you guys how to build an enemy. So I'm going to definitely decrease his speed down to like something like 10 or something. Um, all right, so I'm making him a little bit smaller. And also for his bullet, since his bullet is since he's moving so fast, I would need to increase his projectile speed. So this enemy projectile 1, if I click on this, the speed that has been assigned to this is like 15, but it's kind of faster than the bullet at this time. So so I got projectile 1, projectile 2. The projectile 2 would be homing. Projectile 3 would also be homing. So I just kind of got these all set up here. So let's play one last time, and then I've got to go. Even the bullet's like, why are you even shooting me? He's like, you just run past me. All right, cool, cool, cool. So yeah, now he's you know able to like shoot at her and like kind of chase her around the screen. So I would definitely in the game I'd actually definitely want to slow him down a bit. But as you can see, everything is working correctly. And then when he gets within range, when he gets within striking distance, boom, he's like just running up onto her, attacking her. And you can't really see the animation because her sprite is above that green box, right? So yeah, that's how we would that's how we do that. All right, so I'm gonna save this, and this is just like a little temporary guy that we've just randomly stuck in here. So I'll go back to the sandbox. All right, and so that's gonna be it for me today because I got to get out of here before I get my ass kicked. And I haven't even gotten ready yet. So, I will be back on later, continuing to build. But we've got some run animation, we got some attack animation, so I'm satisfied. Stop back by later and check me out. While I continue to build the enemies and the characters and swap the graphics. If you're interested in learning more about this game, stop by my website, creativeenvy.com, and you can actually play the demo, or you can download my Unity 2D game kit, which is not free anymore. You have to pay like $45 for this. I had it free until the 31st, but now it's time for me to start charging because I'm going to just keep on adding functionality. But hopefully, today's stream was a good little demonstration of how you can basically do all of this. Set up your enemies and quickly make a game with no code. And the little code that I have updated in this Twitch stream, I will be updating on. I will be releasing on the updated version of the game kit. So and that'll probably be uploaded on like maybe Wednesday or Friday of this week. Alright, so yeah, stop by my website, to support me. Stop by my Patreon page to support me. Stop by my Twitter page to support me and to check out that awesome artwork that I showed you guys earlier. And that's going to be it for me today, for right now anyway, and I will catch you all later on the next stream, maybe after playing some PS5.